Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. Wow, it's quite different, yeah. Now, in a stage and in the hall is very different, yeah. But it's anything is very important for me to say thanks to Binus for inviting me, Miss Kristen. Yeah. This is when I was younger, and yeah, Photoshop is do a lot of things in my phone, like Kim Kardashian's, right? Yeah, it's mainstream, you know. It's mainstream. You need this in mainstream. To be bold in mainstream, you need this. What? Because I'm speaking in front of communication student, and I need to be bold. This is in purpose, yeah. Okay. Hey, this is not working. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. To be bold in mainstream and in communication platform, these technological evolutions undoubtedly has improved many lives, but it's also changing the way people communicate and conduct business. Currently, the world is facing quantum leap. Why I'm taking this as an introduction? Because I'm entering the music industry in a quantum leap of from industry to informational technology, you know. Back in 2006, I'm starting my career in music industry. There is a lot of changing in selling music. We used to sell probably in era of Robin and Hang Dimas, not to mention that you are older than me, yeah. In your era, physical selling is the most selling things in music industry. But in my era, I think it's a quantum leap era. We are facing the era of digitalized industry. So I think we have to adapt. So we sell not in conventional way. We sell in a digital environment which called RBT. Yeah? RBT is one of the DEMD, digital electronic media distributions in music industry that first introduced in Indonesia in 2004. It was Padi, if you know Padi. Padi is one of the biggest band at the moment. Padi introduced the EMD, but luckily, I'm with my band, Samsons, who make it popular, RBT at the moment. And I think based on Robin and Hang Dimas telling the story of themselves, how to start music, I think I'm willing to tell also. Actually, to be a musician is not an accident for me. I choose to be a musician. Why? Because I wasn't born from a musician's family. My father is in oil and gas business, and also my mother. The rest of my family is also in pharmaceutical. So there is no one from my family are musicians. So you know, like Robin also, I've been prohibited to play music in my family. And it makes me have a dual degree from Universitas Indonesia and Universitas Binus. So I'm the alumni of Universitas Binus also, from the IT. So I'm a Binusian. And I'm glad, and I'm glad to dedicate myself now in Binus, because it was 2005 I graduated from Binus. So it was 10 years ago. Yeah, very young. I was your age. 12 years ago. And I decided to become a musician is not by accident. I choose, because what? In 2005, I was working with ConocoPhillips as a webmaster. I just accepted from Universitas Indonesia for master program Ilmu Ekonomi, but I choose to leave. And my mom, as you know, is nagging on me. Why you leave your professional career? Why you leave your master program? Everybody wants it. It's oil and gas. Who doesn't want at the moment is probably same like Dimas in Singtel. Me, I'm also in ConocoPhillips. It's very, very huge company. But I'm choose to be to be a musician. But I don't want to be an ordinary musician. I don't want to be an ordinary musician. So I built this one, Massive Music, with Bums. Bums is also the alumni of BINUS, and he is from the international school. Yeah, he is dual degree also. Yeah, I'm choosing to build Massive Music. Massive Music is the owner of Samsons. So Samsons is never be in a label, never be in a major label, but we own Samsons and we are incorporated with major label, with mainstream major label, which is Universal Music Indonesia. At the moment in 2005, we've been scouted with three major label. It was Universal, Warner Music, and also Musica Studio. And yeah, we have the opportunity to become mainstream with those three labels, but we choose Universal. Why? Because Universal have the visions for me to implement my plan, to incorporate it with them. So Samsons has never be in a major label, but we own Samsons. As you know, to start a company, I'm doing a demo, and we calculate how much to build a company. At the moment, I don't have any sufficient financial projection skill. But yeah, I think I have to be nekat, you know. So we have to break through the conventional method, because you know the only questions that can appear from me to me and the rest of my band from our parents is how will you feed your wife and your kids if you are musicians? Because you know, as they must say, a year 2 million rupiah. Yeah, it's true, it's a fact. But for me, it's not happening, you know, it's not happening. Until today, I've sold almost 20 million copies. And thank you. 20 million copies, and I have the rights, I have the fair share from the label. Because of what? Because I manage this company very, very, I don't know what is the words, very smart, I don't know. Because you know, a lot of smart musicians but cannot negotiate with label. So it is important for you, communication student, the art of negotiations. Why? Because even though you know it is not right, but if you cannot negotiate, you will fail. Why? Because you know, many musicians, big names, are failed to negotiate. Why? You know, they don't have what we call the opportunity to read the contract from major label. But they know they have to learn the contract. So me with my company, we have the opportunity to have the contract in our hand. But when you are full signed, you cannot. Why? Because you are being conquered by the major label. So the most important thing, when you enter the industrial music industry, you only see this kind of thing, recording company. Robin already told that when you make a record, you need a fund, right? The fund is going to productions, duplications, distributions, and promotions. But mostly musicians is only focused on productions. But they don't realize that they need you as a communication students to what? To promote. And this is the most expensive budget to spend, the promotions. We spend billions. I remember the second album is around 12 billion. I spent 12 billion to promote the album. I'm doing the productions in Australia, also in New York, and I'm duplicating in New York also. I distribute worldwide, and I'm doing the promotions, and it cost about 12 billions, but it recoup. Why? Because I'm doing a good promotions, and I know where to go. So the most important thing to become a musician is know how the process to become musicians, not only in a studio, but you have to know the essence to do business as a musician. Why? Because if you don't know the essence of music business, that will push you into a wrong direction, so you only get 2 million rupiah a year. Are you gonna accept that? I don't think so. 25 million copies multiplied by 10,000, yeah, you can count it. It's only from RBT. I've been performing more than, I don't know, 1,500 concert, and I manage all by my company. So now, actually, I'm starting not as a publishing company. I started as a management artist and minor label. What is minor label? This one. Mostly, when musicians come to a major label, they are expecting to be full signed in a label. It means that the label will bear the cost of productions, duplications, distributions, and promotions. At the moment, I think out of the box. How could I manage the productions and the label do the rest? Because of what? Because I can manage the productions. I don't want to be regulated by the label. I don't want label tell me you have to eliminate your guitar sound because it's too distorted, or the sound of the drum is too heavy. I don't want label to tell me like that. This is my music, this is my idealism, so I have to fight about my idealism. So I tell the label, okay, I want to manage my own productions. The question is, where the money to make a productions? So I need to find the money. Luckily, my vocalist is a rich guy. Very rich guy, based on Robin testimony. But I don't choose to accept the money from his father. Really, his father is a very well-known lawyer, and he offered me 1 billion rupiah at the moment, but I refuse to accept because of what? It doesn't teach me a lesson if I accept. You know what? I found another people, and I take loan 250 million rupiah with an interest of 15% annually per annum. And yeah, as I told you, the only thing I have is nekat. What is nekat in English? yeah, I become a nekat person. I don't know the words nekat in English, but it's okay. Be bold, yeah, I be bold. Yeah, bold, yeah, bold. And be bold. And take the chance to accept the loan of 250 million at the moment. If we compare with inflations now, it's around 1.5 billion rupiah back in 2005. But I manage the records very well, and as I tell you, my first album is sold over 17 million copies. So 250 million with interest of 15%, yeah, I can pay back. It's now a recoup now. So the only thing is, what I'm doing now is managing managing my company now. We are now have 400 repertoire, including Naif, Netral, Kobo Junior, Seringai. Kobo Junior. Why Kobo Junior? Seringai is the what we call the successor of Pupen, yeah. No, it's quite different, yeah. It's different. The Seringai is a hard rock metal band. The vocalist is the former Pupen vocalist. So we also manage the second album of Seringai in publishing, yeah. So in this slide, I think I need to explain about this slide, yeah. In music industry, there is a publishing company, recording company, management artist, and user. So it's not only recording label. Yeah. It's not only recording label in music industry. So if you want to be a musician, or if you want to work in a music industry, you have to know all this. Well, major label is the party who manage productions, duplications, distributions, and promotions, all of the process together. So the artist will act as only an artist, will have to make a good music, and the label will bear all the cost of the process. And it is a large-scale company with large scale of staff, network, and sales. And specific advantage, you have a broad market reach. Yeah, we have discussed about, do we need now a major label now? It depends. If a band like Niji, like Noah, like Samsons, probably, we don't need any more about a major label. Because of what? Because we have communicate our brand perfectly now. Why? Because major label is the party who will take care about the brand of the band. So the major label will communicate who is the band. If you are a newbie, yeah, I think you need a major label. I think you need, but you have to think, yeah, twice or 1,000 times now because of the quantum leap of information's era. Yeah, I think you don't need any major label now. But yeah, it's very subjective, yeah. And also minor label. Massive Music start as minor label. We manage productions and promotions with label because we have smaller scale of staff, network, and sales. And Pupen is a band that run independent label. Why? Because they are running productions, duplication, distribution, promotions, DIY, do it yourself. So they are very independent. They don't be managed of their idealism by label, etc., etc. And now, the world is yet to encounter a new form of communication platform. In mainstream, we have to be aware of this. Why? Because music listener does not always have to pay in order to enjoy music now. Because of what? Because of YouTube, because of Spotify, because of Deezer, because of Vimeo, SoundCloud. You don't have to pay in order to enjoy music. In mainstream, this is a problem. Because of what? Because this is our source of income. So when music listener is not a music buyer, that's become our problem. The number of music listeners who don't pay are more than those who pay for music. That's a problem for a mainstream. So if you want to be mainstream, this is a problem that you will face. And with the current technological advancement, people have more options in the way to enjoy music. Like, yeah, I will tell you, YouTube, Dailymotion, Vimeo, etc. Free and illegal music download like ForShare, like StaffaBand, you know, or file sharing. Yeah, do you already know about StaffaBand? StaffaBand is like a MP3 downloader, yeah. Yeah, it's, you know what? It's a 400 million traffic with advertising worth of 200 million annually. Then they pay nothing to music, the content, 200 million monthly. And digital music port also. And changing in consumer behavior. If you have an idol, let's say if I'm looking for Hujan, I don't have to go to the brick and mortar shop to Duta Suara or Vistara. I'm just Googling it or YouTube it now and done. What I'm looking for is there yet. Or YouTube it. So the curiosity is being killed by the platform, by the quantum leap of information technology. And online store as the alternative to brick and mortar shop is not a prima donna now in Indonesia. Because of what? Because of Indonesia is divided into three layers, yeah. The urban side, the suburban, and yeah, rural. But I don't think I will say rural. Yeah, but that's the problem we have to face in mainstream era now. That's why from these matters, from these problems, we need you, the communication students, to solve this. Because of what? Because we need you to communicate to people how do people have to buy the music. Because of what? Because to buy the music now, you need to have bring the essence. Why do I have to buy music? Why do I have to buy Hujan music? Why do I have to buy Samsung's music? And we need communication students to be our PR, to be our marketers, because of what? It's now music is more like a collectible items if you buy it, rather than tools than entertainment. So we need you as our PR, as our communication tools to enhance this informations. And then this is the fact, the music is declining, like Dimas said, in mainstream industry. So if you are lucky enough, you will not have to face it because of what? Because of declining of music industry is now happening all the time, but we are now trying to fix it with collecting bodies, royalty. And we are facing now the characteristics of music listeners, this one. Why? We are facing this, the digital environment, because this is the characteristic of music listener: young, dynamic, internet conscious, social media active, and smartphone users. This is very interesting, yeah. This I take it from actually from the CIA, is from January 2014. Probably it's already been updated now. Indonesia have a total population of 250 million, and the active Facebook user and internet user is, it's quite amazing. Internet user 38,000 million, and the active Facebook user is 62 million. It's quite amazing. It means that one person have two Facebook, yeah. And active mobile subscriptions is bigger than total population. It also means that one person have two smartphones now. So this is the fact that we have faced now. We're facing now. Indonesia internet indicators. Average time that internet users spending using the internet each day through a desktop or laptop is 5 hours, 5.5 hours. Mobile internet penetrations, a percentage of total population, is 14% of Indonesian people using the internet. And the average time that mobile internet users spend using mobile internet each day is 2.5 hours. This is our market, yeah. This is our market. So we have to adapt with Deezer, with Spotify, with the digital era. So it means that become a mainstream, you have to be bold. Because of what? Because of this. This is an indicator that we are facing this one. We are facing the era that music listener is not music buyer. So that's in the mainstream. And I think, yeah, this is more like theoretical, yeah. Yeah, I've prepared for you. At first, I'm talking about the music communications, and then as I see Robin and Hang Dimas, it's very personal. So I won't talk about the the social communication in music industry. So what is next? For me, you have to think independently and grab selling number in mainstream number. Because of what? Because never ever been dictated by anyone. Because of what? Because act and think independently will make you grab selling number in mainstream numbers. I've already proved it. And this is the portrayal of independent label. It's, I get the data from IFP. IFP is the biggest associations in England that collect all the data of all the sales data all over the world. Have you ever heard Tegar? He is in the label and he is the #1 or top selling in 2013. Yes. It's in the label. And Noah, the most heard band, is on #4. Noah is in the mainstream. So, based on the statement, you have to think and act independently and grab selling number in mainstream number. So that's it for me. From me. Thank you.
Thank you very much.